You know, when okay, so let's focus on what we are here for today. The leaders that we're going to elect today, they'll be leaders of APC Canada. And the leadership is to let the members, to direct the members on the effective way of participating in Nigerian politics. So that's why we have to elect credible leaders. And I believe, and from the leadership that I know in APC Canada for years, I know that we have people that will be competent and credible to move APC Canada forward. I can see Mr. David there. So I know that we have leaders that will move this chapter forward.
Point of corrections, Dr. Adit there.
Okay. So Dr. Adit, congratulations, because I think I knew you as minister. So I don't know when.
Spend a lot of money on that.
So Dr. Adit, thank you. Congratulations on your doctorate. So now, it's very important for those of us from Nigeria to be very active in the affairs of the country. If the people are not participating in the political activity of the country and hold the leadership accountable, we get nothing. The country that we are today, Canada or America, if you read the history, the people are very active. Otherwise, human beings being what we are, our nature, we are so selfish. We want to pursue our own personal interest. There's the people, the political activists, the activists. They are the people that will force the people in power to do the right thing for their people. And if you are docile and you show unclear attitude to what is going on in your country, then you don't expect good things to happen. So that is why those of us here, we have to be very active in pursuing the political activity of your country and to holding your leaders accountable for their promises, for what they did, and for what they say. It is our job to do that. Anywhere in the world, especially in the democracy, we have a participating democracy in Nigeria, where people are allowed to take part, to vote, and be voted for. Unlike in other countries, where their political system is subjective, where you don't have the right, you can vote, but the voting that you know you are voting for is subjective. It's subjective, it's controlled, it's guided, so you don't really, it's like there's no freedom. But in Nigeria, like the United States, it's a participative democracy where Nigerians have the freedom, have the right to take part in the politics of their country. In voting for, and be able to run for offices. So, and with that, no one can say that, oh, I don't have the right to do this or to do that. You have the right in Nigeria to hold your leaders accountable. We don't have to be persecuting our leaders. We have to tell them the truth. We have to confront them with the truth. We have to confront them with what is needed to move our country forward. So it's our responsibility as citizens to hold our leaders accountable and to hold ourselves accountable. Now that we are all excited to have our leader, Abiola, next to me. as the president of Nigeria, we're all waiting for that for his inauguration on May 29th. You know, I've told the president, I've had about 3 or 4 opportunities to meet President Buhari, and I've told him on those occasions that until the Nigerians in diaspora are robustly involved in the affairs of Nigeria, Nigeria is not going anywhere.
Yeah, right.
That is the truth. Yeah. Until we are effectively credible Nigerians in the diaspora, I'm not talking of those who engage in the various activities. I'm talking of credible Nigerians in diaspora. Until our talents, our gifts, and our expertise are robustly used. But that is only when Nigeria can attain its full development. Because I told him our work ethics are what moved a country or a nation forward to development. I know for those of you who have lived in Canada for so long, and for those of us who have lived in the United States so long, for me personally, I've never bribed anyone to do his own job. I don't know if you have done that in Canada. In the United States, which we have lived for over 25 years now, I've never bribed anyone to do his own job. And no one has ever bribed me to do my job. The work ethics. That is what we need to move our country forward. And like our women leaders say, like quoting of so all we need is to constitute our country. I'm not looking for anything. You should not be looking for something that you get out of your country. How can you contribute to your country? How can you make your country a better place? For you, for your children, and for your children's children. How can you do it? Like when we're traveling down from US to Canada, we always marveled at the development of the country. That is what we want for our country. And that is what we should all work for. We should not work for what we can get out of Nigeria, but what we can contribute to Nigeria. And for the incoming administration, I want you all, in whatever way you feel it, to participate, to take part in the affairs of the country. And we have to make it clear to our president-elect that there should be no room for appointment for those who are failed Nigerians. Those who are, if the only thing that we can get out of this Congress is to tell our president-elect that those who have been found guilty of corruption, those who have been arrested for corruption, those who have corruption allegations against them, should not be given any appointment in Oshodi and Abiola administration. Because we need the confidence of Nigeria, we need the trust of Nigeria to move the country forward. So we don't want to recycle people that have had the opportunity to hold political offices and they have nothing to show for it. Why should we recycle those people? So I know him. I know that Oshodi Bola Tinubu knows how to look for talents, and I believe that he's going to do so this time around. To look for talents that will move Nigeria forward, and I believe there are so many of such talents among those who are here tonight. So he should look within and beyond of Nigeria to tap those talents to move the country forward. So I thank you so much for this Congress, and I hope that those who will emerge today as leaders of APC Canada will be credible, and the people that will take it as their responsibility. responsibility to continue to take part in the affairs of Nigeria, to move the country forward. So it should look within and beyond of Nigeria to tap those talents to move the country forward. So I thank you so much for this Congress, and I hope that those who will emerge today as leaders of APC Canada will be credible, and the people that will take it as their responsibility to continue to take part in the affairs of Nigeria Politics is not, APC is not a Canada political party. It's not an American political party. You have your own political party in Canada, right?
Yes.
Is APC a political party in Canada?
No.
No. It's for Nigeria. Everything we are doing here is for Nigeria. So that is why you have to go back to your ward, to your local government, to your state in Nigeria to be part of the process there, which Dr. Oshodi has done. You have to go there. If you want to take part in the affairs, you have to go there and start from there. That is how your participation, your efforts can be realized to the benefits of your people in Nigeria. Please take that with you today, that whatever we are doing here does not stop here. We have to replicate it in Nigeria, where the people are relying on us, are looking forward to us to share their plight and improve the country and make life better for all our people in Nigeria. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful. I hope
Sorry.
okay, sir.
APC.
Progress.
APC.
Progress.
We had our Congress, our convention, November 5th and 6th, 4, 5, 6 last year. And we have our leader in Canada, among few, who have always attend our events since when we were in the AC. So he was always there. And we prepared something for him. Unfortunately, the last time he didn't show up. So I will invite my chairman, my national chairman of APC USA, Professor Abiola, the women leader, and the chairman, New York, and my wife, to join us here so that we can present this to Mr. Bola Ajimotokomo. So, yes, as I've said before, Mr. Ajimotokomo, we thank God that you are here today. You know, we are no longer young guys. You know, when they see us, they say, "Oh, you look young." You know that thank God for America, thank God for Canada. But you know, we thank God that we are alive today, and I thank God that Mr. Bola Ajimotokomo is alive today. And that is why our chairman will present this to me in recognition, Mr. Bola Ajimotokomo, of your outstanding support for APC USA and your consistent attendance of APC USA convention and events. This day, that was Saturday, November 5, 2002, in Newark, New Jersey, USA. We present this award to you. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
APC Progress. APC Canada Progress. APC Canada Progress. I thank you, APC USA. This is not for me, but for APC Canada. I thank the chairman and BOT. I think the BOT, one of the judge. His name is not George. His name is Dele Alade. Before you can attain a position as a judge in New York City, a Nigerian for that matter, must be a trustworthy person. I thank him, and all of you should be proud of Judge Dele Alade and the chairman, Prof, to be a professor. You have done something in the US, not Nigerian professor. That's professor. Professor in Nigeria, in the US, it's not possible. Professor Labijon, I really thank you very much. And the woman leader, For USA, I thank you all, and other members, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that presentation. We appreciate that. I would like to recognize, sorry for omitting, that was error of omission. The presence of Prince Daramola and wife, leader of Oshodi, North America, former chairman of PDP in Canada. We recognize you, sir. Prince Daramola, thank you for coming. So, without wasting much of our time, I would like to call on Dr. Abiola Oshodi to give the solidarity remarks that was supposed to be given by Prince Adiomole, because he's the emissary that Prince Adiomole sent to deliver his solidarity remark. So please help me welcome Dr. Abiola to the round of applause.
Thank you, APC
Progress.
APC
Progress.
APC
Progress.
Thanks a lot for everyone that is present here today, especially our guests from the USA, starting from the chairman, Professor Olapinjo, John Dele Alade, the national women leader, and everyone from the USA that has come to be part of this occasion. And my special thanks to the Deputy National Chairman, South, Mr. Emmanuel Ikechukwu Enelku, who has done a yeoman's job. He was meant to be with us physically. We tried everything possible. He didn't give up. He didn't give up. He said, by God's grace, he's still going to be with us, that the embassy has no choice. They are going to grant him the visa. Understanding is that he will be going to the embassy on Monday to public to get the visa and come and join us very soon by God's grace. We have this big garden as well to welcome him to Canada. And thank God for technology. He's able to be with us in the spirit, and also via Zoom. He's watching us live, and he's decided to deprive himself of sleep tonight because it's quite late in Nigeria. A big round of applause for our Deputy National Chairman. May your labor of love for APC Canada and APC Global be duly rewarded in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And sir, when you get to your kingdom, don't forget APC Canada. Because I believe that you'll be adequately rewarded in the incoming Oshodi Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. And we are here, we are committed members of APC. We want to be part of what's happening in Nigeria, not just in Canada or the USA. We have a lot of professionals, well-skilled, well-knowledgeable, well-experienced. I want to contribute our quota in Nigeria and not just remitting money to Nigeria. I think the last figure they gave us was we remit about $25 billion every year. We want to be partakers in what's happening in Nigeria. We want to partake in PPP. We want to be given roads to build. We want to be given airports to build. We want to be given railway lines to construct. Yes. We want to modernize Nigeria. We want to import all that we see that makes us travel to Nigeria. We want to replicate it back home. We are determined to make Nigeria great. There's this thing they call Japa, where everybody Japa to other parts of the world. Now we want to, under Ashiwaju and the renewed mandate, we are determined to make it Jakarta. That's what we are working towards, and accept on behalf of everyone present here and those that could not even make it, accept that we are willing to work with the incoming administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make Nigeria a desirable place,
where our people can comfortably come without any worries about security, without any worries, about money, without any worries about peace. God helping us. And one of the things that make our people to japa from Nigeria, I also wonder, because every time I go to Nigeria, I see a lot of nationals from other countries going to Nigeria, whether it's from USA, whether it's from Canada, whether it's, in fact, the Chinese are probably more than the Chinese are more than the people that colonized us, the British, in Nigeria today. What are these Chinese looking for? What am I doing in Canada when the Chinese are over there in Nigeria? And nobody seems to be answering, to be able to answer that question. There must be something that is in Nigeria that we are not seeing. Sir, we started to see you, and we are determined to come and partake in the development of Nigeria. And we are using you as a point of contact to our national chairman, to our president-elect, and other decision makers. That Canada is ready, USA is ready to build Nigeria of tomorrow, today.
Yes, yes.
A lot has been said, so I don't want to repeat too much and take too much of your time, because we have an agenda, which is the election of new officers, and a lot has been invested into this, and I want our DNC as well to have some rest. So I will paraphrase everything that I want to say on behalf of Prince Omole and hand over the mic to the MC so that the event can go on. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abiola Oshodi. Please, another wonderful round of applause. And this we can add Japada to our lexicon.
Yes.
So no more Japa, it is now what?
Japada.
No more Japa, it is now what?
Japada.
So thank you very much for that wonderful word. We have to revisit the encyclopedia. So now to the main event, I would not like to waste much of your time. I would like to hand over the mic to the Electoral Committee that would conduct the election. They have done a human job, and I wouldn't want to deny them the opportunity. The committee is headed by Dr. Bello. Please, you have the floor, sir. Please, a round of applause to him. Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone for coming and for being part of the Congress. My name is Tunde Bello. Ahmed Baba Tunde Bello, but people call me Tunde Bello. And I'm the lucky chairman of the Electoral Committee. I would say lucky because this is the inaugural Electoral Committee. But part of the committee members, I have other very able bodies. I will call in here Dr. Akeyele to join me. Thank you, sir, for joining from Nigeria. Our able APC, Deputy APC Chairman South, for the wake up. I think we've kept you awake all this while. This is a national assignment for you, and we really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for this. So going straight to the business of the day, which is the Electoral Committee and our activity in the last few weeks. And I don't want you to judge me by, our team by the committee by the differences in our height. You know, this is a very tall man. He should be the chairman if height should be the criteria. So but he's the active and able secretary, and I'm sure many of you would have spoken to him over the last few weeks. Anyway, you know, he's been very active online, very active collaborating with the interim executive, and he's been picking up calls. And because of this important business of election, you know, we came to, because we flew in 3, 4, 5 hours from our respective bases here to, you know, we came in to Toronto yesterday. We had our own situation room, just like every election committee. Our situation room, we have computers set up because we're expecting voters from, you know, voting to have commenced since the last few days, and people were sending their votes, and collations were being done until just about 1 or 2 hours ago. Anyway, so we have all the votes in, and the results are here as we speak. Anyway, but one thing I just want to tell all of you here is that, you know, it's been a great honor for us as a committee, shouldered with the responsibility of conducting this inaugural election, you know, to this great APC Canada's organization. We thank you all for your efforts. We thank you for contributing, not only effort, but contributing financially, and also being asked to fill and complete different forms. You know, some of you were asked to do posters, some of you were asked to send in videos of your campaign slogans and all that. And you know, it's actually blew our minds when we saw the quality of the campaign posters and the videos that you guys did. You know, it actually went viral, and we're getting phone calls from outside of Canada that, wow, this guy, this is APC Canada. We said yes, you know, because we believe in quality, that, you know, these are not just ordinary executives. These are people that will be shouldered with responsibility of directing the APC Canada for the next 4 years. So we want quality people. We want the process to be well organized. We want a process that will be characterized by quality. We want a process where anyone could look back in time and say, oh, yes, you know, this guy did a great job. So, I mean, if we have our leaders today, I mean, as we go, we have the results out, and we have the names of the respective elected executive members. You know, I'm sure by the time we reel out their names, you will believe that we've really done a great job, and I must thank you all for cooperating with us. We were a little bit during the period we asked you questions. You know, I remember someone calling me from hospital and saying, oh, you know, she's not been screened, because we actually had to do screening, which took us 2 weeks for screening. People have to appear to, you know, on Zoom, ask them a series of questions, and all the 22 candidates, you know, the position that we were able to fill, you know, went through those screening processes. And we did that, you know, so I must thank all the candidates and the would-be elected members in the next few minutes. So the names are ready, but just before we read out the names, I will allow the secretary to kind of take you to some of the processes and some of the things that we did during the course of the period.
Thank you, my chairman. My name is Dr. Abiola from Oshodi State. I live in Canada. I'm a psychiatrist, a child psychiatrist, and Abiola, Bello, they are my colleagues. I must thank everybody who are here today for what they have done for us. We were only there to serve you. I must commend our able leader, Mr. Apata, Mr. Ibrahim. He even had to tell me how to spell his name. Also, there are a couple of other people that I may not be mentioning their names, but they know what they've done for us. For the participants, it's been a tough road. Even though, funnily, you were the only candidate, we had to screen it. And we did a good job with you, and you did a good job with us. I must confess to you, each and every person that we had to talk to not only told us they had no criminal records, because that is very sacrosanct. I wouldn't sign anything that I cannot attest to. They had no disciplinary issues at their work. They are people of substance, timber, and caliber. If I must tell you, each and every one of them told us what exactly is what they want to do with the executive post when they get it. And at the end of the day, we even asked to the point of, if we do your video, if you send it to us, are you actually happy that we could use it on the platform? I must tell you, only one person, for reasons due to professional issues, will not allow that to happen. So, in summary, this is what most of them want to do. They want to take the party, they want to take our chapter from these inaugural stage and phase to the highest they can. I had people who were speaking on a very emotional level, trying to tell us why they must come in. And they were just the only candidate. Think of what will happen in 4 years' time, when there will be 2 or 3 people vying for each post. That is why we have to set the standard very high. We must apologize. We had to, at the point, answer questions from Mr. Apata. For those who don't speak Yoruba, why is it that we have to go through all this? People are asking questions. Yes, they must ask questions. And I promise you, there will be a booklet that will be submitted to the executives in the next 1-2 weeks of the whole procedure of what we had to do, because every minute, everything we had done was documented. We are trying to lay a very solid foundation for the chapter. Now, there are other things, other shady areas that we still have to deal with. I will let Mr. Apata deal with that. We have discussed that. This is the biggest subset of the party. We still need to bring in the Microsoft there, if they want to come. If they don't want to, we move on. This is APC. All of us are sitting down here today happy that they call you people from diaspora. Yes. If you know what people from diaspora mean in Oshun State, you will not want to be a diaspora. I'm not trying to boast. My father used to be the deputy chairman of APC in Oshun State. You come in, they look at you, diaspora people, they've come with their ideas. That's the end of it. They don't want to even listen to you. But that has changed. Amen. We are creating impact. Amen. And we are moving forward. My dad once told me, I'm not going into politics because I want to make money. I'm going into politics because the day my grandchildren comes around, they want to know which Abiola is theirs. The judge was asking you, why are you here? Sincerely, I'm going to tell you, I am paying to be here in the Western world, when I can go back home and develop my country. But we cannot for now. But that is going to change. We are just here happy that Tinubu is coming in. Tinubu did not just come in. Tinubu is the hybrid of Papa Awolowo, MKO Abiola, and he moved on. He did not give up. For somebody to tell us, hello for compare. So our locum. They once called us the wasted generation during Awolowo UPN time. Now it is our turn to not only, as Abiola said, go back home and develop something at home. Yes. You have people that you send money to. You can still influence them to change Nigeria. Yes. So let's just round up about the election. Apart from what we've done so far, I can happily announce to you that we were able to get at least 65% participation in the election. So that's a very high score. You wonder, why are you here for election and you are not voting? where there are no ballot boxes to be stolen. We are APC people, we don't do that. What we had to do, because in the spirit of inclusion, we had to get people who are not here, who are at home, to vote electronically. So we adopted that for everybody. Now, if anybody ever ask INEC, what are you doing? I will never ask them what they are doing. Even till a few hours yesterday, he had to tell me, what else do you need? I said I need the list of those who are going to vote. You will get the list, you won't get the emails. You will get the emails will be wrong. So, but we are here today. We give glory to God that we have done it. The executives are going to help us. They promise they are going to, but they need your support. Thank you so much. So, Dr. Bello, do you want to announce?
Thank you so much for that beautiful narrative and information about the election process. So now to the main business of the day. You know, I remember that when we were in school, and George, I think I went to Ife too, but the time you were finishing was the time I was coming in. So, and I remember when it's time for results, you know, the nerves are high up there, you know, people get a bit anxious, you know, as the psychiatrist will say. But again, today, I just want to say hello for company. You know, we have everything under control. So after all the necessary collation and analysis of the votes, and haven't allowed enough scrutiny of the different forms and applications, we came to a conclusion about the list of legitimate elected officers, you know, who will carry the affairs of this great association for the next 4 years. And just like Dr. Akinyele said, you know, the quality and caliber of the elected members, you know, can never be questioned. So there's a little bit of change in that so that we won't waste much of your time. So we're going to kind of combine certificates presentation with the names that we're going to call out. So I will start with I will call the names of the candidates, the positions, and also you know, haven't fulfilled all criteria and have been voted for, fulfilling all the required process. You know, we're going to call them out, and Dr. Akinyele will hand over this certificate to the respective officer. So, number one on the list was the chairman, not interim at this point, you know, the main chairman, who I can say from the voting, fulfill all criteria today is Mr. Omalulu Lake
APC! Progress! APC! Progress! APC!
So following this is the deputy chairman. Following this is the deputy chairman. The person of the man that we know, Dr. Abiola Oshodi.
Progress.
No longer
Thank you so much. Anyway, following General Secretary, and that's Dr. Remy Adebute. So the next on the list is the Deputy General Secretary, Mr. Arif Adebute. Next on the list is the legal advisor by the name Mr. Jide Oladejo. The law. Following that, the position for the deputy legal advisor is still in the works, so there will be a by-election for that. Reason being that we have very strict criteria for whoever will be holding that position or competing for that position, because it has to be someone with a legal background. So we're very strict about that. If not, we would have gotten filled, but we still will be a by-election for that position. So next in line is the treasurer, and on the list is Mr. Olushola Shoboji. So that's the man that will be responsible for our money.
Progress. Progress. APC. Congratulations.
Yeah, next on the list is the deputy treasurer, Mr. Adetunji Ishola. Mr. Adetunji Ishola. Yeah, so Mr. Adetunji Ishola is not here. Because some of these elected members live in other provinces, and we'll be sending the certificates of return to them. Okay. Next is the financial secretary, Mr. Kazim.
APC.
Progress.
APC.
Progress.
Progress.
APC.
Congratulations.
So deputy financial secretary is Mr. Adeniyi Ladipo.
APC.
Progress.
APC.
Progress.
Progress.
APC.
Next in line is the organizing secretary, Mr. Ibrahim Haruna.
APC. Progress.
that is the Deputy Organizing Secretary, Mr. Saeed Lawal.
APC, progress. APC, progress. Progress. APC.
Next in line is the Publicity Secretary. And here we have So we have the Publicity Secretary. So Mr. Adebayo Adedosu.
APC. Progress. APC.
Congratulations. Congratulations. He is the chief whip of this organization. Is Oyetunde Kukuola. Oyetunde Kukuola. So not yet. So we're going to be sending that. And next is the welfare secretary, Ademuyiwa
APC, progress. APC, progress. Progress. APC.
welfare secretary is next, Ademuyiwa.
That was him.
Deputy welfare secretary, Dr. Tayo Shuzipo, who is on the board. We have said he's on call. So he just told us that he will be coming, he will be able to attend. Fortunately, so we will be sending this to him. So next is the auditor, Engineer Ajibodu Olutola. APC, progress. APC, progress. Congratulations. So next to that is the Deputy Auditor, Olariwaju Matthew Ario.
APC, progress. Progress. APC.
Thank you so much.
So we have the woman leader here, Tolulope Awogbe. Tolulope Awogbe. This is Tolulope is not here, so we're sending it across. So next is the deputy woman leader, that's Otumba Kemi Olariwaju.
Canada.
Our APC youth leader is Anoluwapo Wape.
APC yìí tí
Gbogbo wa ní kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́.
nítorí pé
Nígbà tí a lè lọ, àjòyè dàbí ilé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́pọ̀ ká fi hàn ṣọ̀kan. Gbé kẹ́mi gbé.
ó yá kájọ gbé.
Gbé o. Gbé kẹ́mi gbé.
APC
Next on the list, actually the last name, that is Deputy Youth Leader, Oluwaseyi Adepoju. Oluwaseyi Adepoju. We're expecting another dancing round. Thank you so much. So the Deputy Youth Leader is not here. So I think that's kind of end the list of elected members. Yeah, so we have two that will go into the next round of election, which will be more of a by-election. They will also go through the necessary screening procedures, and they have to be paid members anyway. Everybody that you see here today are paid members. They pay their dues, they've contributed morally and financially, so we need to be commended. Thank you so much. And that ends the Electoral Committee activity for tonight. So that ends the Electoral Committee activity for tonight, and I think we'll hand over the mic to our able MC, who is also an officer, elected officer today, to move to the next agenda. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Please give them another wonderful round of applause. Just like the chairman of the committee said, he doesn't envy the work that INEC does. So it's been a wonderful job that they have done, and they have really tried for us. So now we are no longer intelligent. We are the substantive APC Canada executive. So give them a round of applause, please. So the next thing on the agenda is I would like to call on all the elected officials to come to the high table so that we can do the swearing in. The swearing in is going to be officiated by our able professor and chairman of APC US chapter, and the person of Professor Adeshegun Labijo. Please give me a round of applause, sir. And please, all elected officials will come forward, please. Come forward with your certificate of return, please. So let all elected officials come forward. We are going to do the swearing in the chief. So let me hand over the mic to Professor.
On behalf of APC USA, at this moment, all new officers when I say tonight, mention your name and continue.